वाह, हाथ रेस कर रहे हैं, मतलब आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड। लवली लवली। सो जो भी कंसेप्ट सर ने सिखाए थे वो बुक में देखने के बाद आपको कैसा लगा? डू यू फील दैट दिस लैंग्वेज इज easy to understand and can be implemented? You can speak, you can unmute and speak, but one by one.
Yeah, very much.
Very much. Good. Most of the views given by sir in the seminar are actually happening, right, in the last couple of days.
Yes, sir.
Any particular observation? किसी ने कुछ ट्रेड करने की कोशिश की, पेपर ट्रेड या ट्रेड?
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, this is Santosh Shinde, sir.
हाँ संतोष जी बोलो.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I observed the things that are taught in the seminar. Actually, today I observed in Grasim. Actually, yesterday it has given a Bollinger breakout on the lower side, and the band is expanded, and there is a Ungli setup also.
Okay.
So after it was closed on 795 and it went up to 817. And after that it has fallen up to 762.
Okay. 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 आपने अगर ग्रासिम की बात छेड़ी है तो let me confess. Even after doing lot of study etc. I personally have shorted Grasim at around 876. What was that level? Yeah. And could not hold on to my target of 800.
Okay.
But I've covered in between. So मैं ये क्यों बता रहा हूँ? Even if your study is good, the patience is the virtue that you need to bring on more and more on a table when you actually trade. Okay. Everything was actually picture perfect. The entry was mind blowing, but I could not capture the complete move. And as sir rightly said in the seminar कि ये journey है, वो journey आपको आपकी पेस से करनी है. सेमिनार में 2-3 लोगों ने मुझसे बात की थी कि बहुत लोगों ने ट्रेडिंग चालू कर ली, वो पैसा कमाना चालू कर लिया, हम लोग कब करेंगे?
नहीं, मैंने शॉर्ट नहीं किया, मैंने जस्ट ऑब्जर्व किया हूँ. अभी वो
कि आपकी Yeah, I was saying about time. Time is a relative concept, and everyone is going through its own time. Time भी आएगा. You only have to focus on the study and the analysis. I'm muting everyone because
sir, just last doubt, sir. Last doubt. Hello.
Yeah, I want everyone to first lower the hand, and then if anyone wants to say something, they can just raise their hand and I'll unmute them. And this will go on for next 5 minutes. Just lower your hand, guys. Great. So I'm unmuting Manish Hegiste. Yeah, Manish, bolo.
नमस्कार साथी भाई.
आपके बैकग्राउंड में बहुत ज्यादा आवाज आ रहा है.
अगं हिला पण तुझ्यासारखी सवय विचार म्हणजे भातपालन मी तुझी जाम फॅन आहे ती म्हणून सतत बोलती चार
Manish, you have to keep yourself mute.
तुम्हाला पाण्याची अंडी खूप आवडतात ना. ఇంకా బాగా ఏమో చింతగా
Yeah, guys, good evening, everybody. Is all good?
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. What was that? Who did you unmute? And it was so much of noise. Who was that guy? See, guys, if you're joining, please be compassionate towards all the other participants. Some TV show going on, and in that entire noise, you guys are watching, and then you raise your hand. That's totally unacceptable. It was chaos. Kalpesh Morekar, yeah, what's your question?
Hello.
Yeah. Yes,
Hi,
sir.
sir. Good evening.
Good evening, Bolo.
Yes, sir. Basically, we have started some paper trade across. Only one confusion always there in mind. What's the duration which we have to see in terms of any trade if you are taking across? So, if you are taking a daily basis, then what's the duration which we should follow if head and shoulder is there? Then how many days we should wait in terms of getting to those targets?
Why do you want that?
Basically, we do a D1, D2, but after doing a D1, D2, how much time basically
No, why do you want time?
time to basically in terms of reaching those targets which we have basically
Yeah, why? My question is why?
no, because sometimes means last few days I have observed that sometimes the market goes up, sometimes market goes down. So in terms of if it goes down, then whether to book a profit at that time or we should wait to achieve those targets across.
See, once the price starts moving in your direction,
Okay.
you just wait for the first target.
Yes, sir.
You have to wait for the first target, whatever time it takes.
Okay.
And have trailing stop losses. So
Okay.
usually, yeah. So you have to again identify if there is any other weapon. Like in daily charts, you will find stocks making higher highs, higher lows.
Okay.
If making higher lows, you just trail your stop losses based on that.
Okay.
Okay. And more about time in the Elliott seminar.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then otherwise, when there is a only setup, when you expect a momentum, then you go and do some backtesting and see, there will be 4, 5, 6 candles that would usually see a follow through.
Okay.
And then when you see that, okay, there is a level or there is some resistance, or if some resistance trend line is there, and then you think, here probably it's a good time to cover. And if you see some good price action, again, maybe at a ripple level, then you can exit. Otherwise, you have to give time. You have to be patient. There is nothing like, kitna time mein kitna aega. Yeah, there are some ballpark calculations, but that will be done in the Elliott seminar.
Okay, sir.
But there is no such thing कि अरे इतने time में इतना आएगा.
Okay. So we are not started a trading, but a paper
about head and shoulder. I have said that the time taken for the targets is typically 1/3 of the time between the neckline points.
Okay.
1/3 of the time taken by the neckline points. Yeah, because they usually head and shoulders are very sharp.
Yeah, very much.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you very much.
All right. Chandrasekhar. Yeah, what's the question?
Yeah, sir, I was saying that Bollinger, I was observing for Ultratech Cement, and the ADX was around 11 something. So I was waiting for that to become a 12. Now it's become 12, and once it break the trend line, we can enter in the trade.
You're checking on which chart?
Daily chart, sir.
Okay. So what is your observation?
My observation was the Bollinger, it has challenged the Bollinger, but the ADX was 11 or something, 11 point something. So now it's after in daily it's become 12.6. So once it's after 12, then only we have to enter it, right?
It is already about 12, no?
Yeah, right now it is about 12. In morning it was 11 or something. Yesterday I was studying that time.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, about 12 is better.
Okay. So once it passes 12, then only we have to enter, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, thank you.
It also tells the strength is building. And yesterday, if you see, there was. Let me share my screen. Is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, yesterday, hey, you can mute yourself, no? Yeah. So there is some sort of a head and shoulder, right? So if you apply only, even if you apply your SMM concepts without even Bollinger Band first. See, what my strong advice to everybody here is, don't forget your simple SMM concepts. Okay, just because you have learned some Papa things. But yes, we start with a pure price action before we start applying our Bollinger Bands. And if I have to, now let's take this as an example, and let's build some story here. Okay, so if you really check on a monthly graph, on a monthly chart, there is a clear uptrend. Yeah, and it's been making higher highs and higher lows. So the most recent low was this on a monthly graph. So this is one observation. So maybe this is our one major support. Okay, there was a breakout here. So this is another observation. Recently there was a breakout. Okay, but then now we observe that on monthly graph the price has again come down below this breakout point, which is not a good sign, usually for the bulls. Like if you go and see in the past, every time those breakouts have worked, like here, starting right from here, 2011. Like if you see these major hurdles here, okay, and then when there was a breakout of this hurdle, you can always go back and test, see how the price have behaved for that particular stock. Whether it has, what is story building? You have to really see all the concepts that you have learned, whether those concepts have worked for a particular stock in the history. Okay, like because many times certain stocks have it's like animals. Yeah, every dog is different. Every animal is different. So if you see stocks, some stocks have a tendency of breaking out and then doing fake breakouts. Some stocks have tendency of breaking out and again doing coming down and testing the supports. Like for example, if I show you TCS here. This is a stock which I never buy on breakouts. Okay, because like here, see, there was a breakout. But if you see in the past, all this entire thing, every time it breaks out, I mean, it eventually comes and tests. Okay, you can see this higher highs and higher lows. Like for example, this particular top here. Let me remove the Bollinger Bands. This particular top. Okay. See, you guys must learn building stories. Okay. So here, check this. So this was a top. It was broken here. Yeah, this support was good. So this support acha hai. This support has been held. But there was a breakout of this particular resistance. But eventually the price came down, making a higher low. Then it again kind of goes sideways and then makes another higher high. Okay, so but then again it comes below that particular. See, this was a breakout point. This was earlier one. This is another one. I'll just show you with. This is one. This is another one. Yeah. So with these two resistances. Then it goes up, of course takes double top and corrects. But these support lines when you draw, you can see those support lines become, these old resistances become support. But then if you buy here near tops, it's never a good idea for such stocks. again it kind of takes this new high. There's a breakout here. Okay, closing above the previous top, but eventually price comes down. So now when you observe such stocks and then it comes here, it doesn't do a breakout. It does a low, a higher low, and now it's trying to go up again. Okay, so this stock being again, there is a reason behind this. This is an over-owned stock, meaning a lot of people, a lot of fund managers, they all have this stock. So whenever this stock kind of makes a new high, the sellers emerge. Everybody owns this stock, right? So they come out and sell, and then when it falls, at these levels, the supply, the demand comes into play. So at higher levels there is supply, at the lower levels there is demand. So although the overall trend is up, then no breakouts sustain as such. Okay. Now probably what it is trying to do, if I join this trend line, okay, more or less, so it's going and probably testing this. I would be really looking to short this stock now. Okay. In fact, मैंने थोड़ा closing में short position थोड़ा सा लिया है TCS में. क्यों? क्योंकि मेरा Bollinger Band मुझे वैसे बता रहा है. Okay. The Bollinger Band is coming from top like this. So I'm kind of trading for a tuppy. But then tomorrow I will really decide, whether based on a weapon, if there is a weapon, I'll take a bigger short position on this. Yeah. So this is how you have to check this stock, not to be played on any breakouts or breakdowns either. Like even here, when this low was broken, okay, this is a low, and then this red candle breaks that low, and the stock is falling with the Bollinger Band being down. But then this stock has a tendency of taking supports and making higher lows and again going up. Next day, no follow-up, more like a morning star, or not morning star really, but a bullish candle piercing for this, and then it goes up again. So this stock is going to be in a range. Okay, so sell when you feel like buying and buy when you feel like selling. It's as simple as that for stocks like TCS. Now here in this Ultratech Cement, let's see what the story is. It goes up, makes a correction, then again the bulls come back, but doesn't pierce the previous high. Then again we go and join this. And let's observe, now there is another breakout here. So we try and join this. There is a breakout. Let's see whether that breakout failed. No, it did not. Then there was this top. There's a breakout. Even this breakout did not fail. Okay. Price took support, tested that breakout point, and again it went. Now there is this hurdle. It corrects, but it still holds this old resistance, which probably has become a support now here. 1, 2. Again the price now tries to break out, okay, but comes back below the breakout point. So this time it doesn't look like a good breakout, okay, unlike the previous breakouts. All right. And if you really watch this entire price action near here, okay, there are a lot of upper wicks. I've told about upper shadows, right? A lot of upper wicks here, and then the price has attempted to go up, and the kind of candle you see is a high wave candle. Now you must have, I've told you about high wave candles. It's not a neutral pattern, it's a high wave candle. So one way to really test, what the high wave candle, now the price is here. If the low goes, then it will be a confirmation. One more thing is, there is already a confirmation because the breakout point has failed. Yeah. So now after having seen this monthly action, you can go and check what has happened on the weekly chart. So weekly may you have some more clearer idea that there is an evening star at the top, okay, and then some upper shadows, okay, inverted hammers and upper shadows, and now in this week the price has decisively broken this breakout point, okay, which we have drawn here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, all these 4 resistances, there was a breakout here, Okay, so as if there are no sellers below this point, and see why this breakout happens is because as if there is no seller, and now bulls are really aggressive and they really want to buy into markets or this stock, and hence there is a breakout. Yeah, just a minute. But then if it we'll also check volumes. So volume was also humongous. Okay, good volume. So this is as if there is a genuine breakout. But then there was no follow through even next week. It did come below that. Again tried another attempt to break out. Did a spinning top, a evening star, and then went sideways. Then went sideways, letting the moving average probably catch up. And hey guys, just hold on for a second, okay? Yeah, I'm back. So now if you see this, well, there was a evening star. Volume is nice. This high volume candle is gone. Some high wave candles. Hammer, hanging man candle, inverted hammer. And today, this week, the price has decisively broken again below this breakout point. Now, if anyone wants to sell or short this Ultratech, on the basis of weekly chart, it is making a lower low. Okay, after these lower highs, there is lower highs after this high. Now this is a lower low after, because this low is gone. So Dow theory, never forget. Now in this scenario here, but on a larger front, there is still a major support here. But this is not a good action at all. Yeah, so this is based on the weekly chart. We just have a quick look at the Bollinger Band. So Bollinger Band, if you really check, there is a Tupley formation here. So all this, when there were these attempts to go up, they were perfect opportunities to sell because of this Tupley. Okay. And today the stock, the price is below the median of this Bollinger Band. Now let me tell you, this median is nothing but 20 moving average. So this is 20 weeks average since it's a weekly chart, and price is below this median of this Bollinger Band. It's also 20 moving average, and it is in the lower half of the band. This portion is the upper half of the band. Now it is in the lower half of the band. This is also not a great sign for this stock. Now if you go to daily chart, अभी हम देखेंगे तो यहाँ पर क्या हो रहा है? There is a trend line or neckline. Now this is the head. So again, let's not worry about this Bollinger Bands first. Let's take an array. See, there is a breakout of a neckline on Ultratech cement. Okay, so if this breakdown is genuine, then our stop loss can be high of this candle 4400. Okay, and one can short. Why? Because this is the first candle which the first candle is this one, this red one. So the stop loss is ideally 4,500. Okay, which is a weekly top. So, and there is a follow up today. Follow up. Remember the single word that I said? See, few words that I have told you is, one is what if. Always remember what if analysis. Number 2, follow up. Number 3, confirmation. Okay, confirmation and then follow up. So usually there should be a confirmation and follow up. Okay, so before you take any trade, there should be some kind of a confirmation. Now today we have a confirmation of break of this trend line. Okay, and now we need to see again tomorrow if there is a follow up to this breakdown of the neckline. Okay, and we should always be ready. What if? what if this high goes and if the price closes above this? I think 4,000 stop loss, and the target would be based on the head and shoulder. Right, so if this particular support goes, this one, okay, currently it is taking support right there, but if that goes, then there is no support till this point. So this is one T1, this is T1, and there is no support till this point. Okay, and we see that almost head and shoulder target is also almost there. So now if you want to see whether it's a short, so you put a short position. Okay, we'll see whether we get an entry there. Stop loss would be a high of the candle, and this is your first target. So it is 2.6 is our risk to reward. If you get a better entry, then this risk to reward can improve. But if it does a head and shoulder, then the risk to reward is pretty good, 6.45. Okay, so this is how you can do this study. If you really want to check all other parameters, like MACD on daily is down, weekly is also down, and monthly is also a down tick. If you see, there is a down tick. After up, it is down. So all the tides, monthly, weekly, or daily tides are down. All right. So one best way to short this stock would be any bounces. So our view is bearish. The moving averages are good. The volume is decent. Okay. I hope I am not too fast. The volume for last 2 days is quite decent, almost little above the average. Okay. The candle pattern is red, sell. Moving averages are negative, which is good for the bears. Now, applying the Papa concepts, when I apply the Bollinger Band, it is challenged. Then ADX, it's nice, it's about 12 now, 12.60, which is good. Plus DI minus DI is negative, so it's bearish. And we'll see RSI. So RSI is, whether RSI is below 60 and 40. Is below 40. So all in all, this looks like a bearish momentum. This looks like a bearish momentum. So yes, it's a short. Immediate support is this. So if there is a follow-up tomorrow, and if this support goes, then there is no support till this point and then this point. Okay. So yes, it's a short. I hope we have done a good analysis, and we have learned, revisited few concepts. All right. See, it was really fun today to trade, because there are a few more hands raised. Okay, so let me. I hope that answers. Rajiv.
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
So this is regarding BB challenge, Bollinger Band challenge.
Mm-hmm.
In the seminar, you said that BB challenge 65% of the time it fails.
Yeah.
Apart from the immediate support after the challenge, are there any other reasons why it fails? I mean, all the other parameters are fine, and the 65% is the only reason that there is a support below the challenge, or any other reasons also?
See, basically, one is support resistances, immediately major ones if there are. But then usually, okay, and this is most, 80% of the times, okay, what you should do is, if there is a breakdown of a trend line, and with Bollinger challenge, if there is a trend line breakdown with Bollinger challenge, it is very likely to succeed. Just Bollinger challenge is not likely to succeed. Like for example, okay, like this one here. It seems like there is a challenge to the band. Okay, this is Bank Nifty chart. But I mean, there is no good resistance trend line, from where it has actually broken that. Yeah, there is some small flag here, and there is a trend line here. So maybe that trend line you can check on the hourly chart. But here there is no trend line. Top. This top is okay. So this challenge is likely to fail. All right. But then when you see a challenge like this one, okay, like this one here, see there is a trend line. 1, 2, 3. These 3 supports were broken by this candle. So when you see this kind of a chart, the chances of winning are higher. Whereas here this attempt, price is almost taking it's like a prasad, Bhagwan ka prasad, right? So there is no trend line breakout. Rather, probably there could be a trend line support somewhere here. So here when the price tries to come and challenge the band here, you feel like, as if it is challenging the band at this moment. But it is likely to fail. Why? Because there is no trend line breakdown here. Okay, and this probably price is just taking a support. But what happened here in Bank Nifty is when the price came to this level, it was just near the previous support. The band went down, but next day there was no follow-up. So this follow-up concept is extremely important. So this became a BKP. Okay, and then hence this challenge failed. And then eventually it went sideways, and then till budget, and then on the budget day we had this classic neutral pattern. So typical thing that happened is in slide number 3 is it was uptrend, it went down, corrected, did a double top, then from there it has fallen. Okay, so had you shorted Bank Nifty here, at that point my target was almost this point, and which is almost achieved now. Okay, because this was one support. Yeah, so today we are almost there. Yeah, ये जो black line है, यहाँ पर हम पहुंच चुके हैं. Yeah, almost there. So at this point, the first target was this, but I was expecting it to fall, very likely. Why? Because there was this price action. If you really check, after this one big red candle, it just went sideways, as if trapping, a lot of people there. And this went sideways, and then comes another blow, and the band gets challenged. And with this challenge, there is a trend line breakdown. Hence, it is important and likely to work. Okay, so as far as possible, don't like this here. This challenge is likely to, again you feel like the band is getting challenged, but there is no breakout yet. In fact there is a resistance. So you should be looking out for, as a swing trader, look out for an opportunity to short instead of thinking that oh ये breakout करेगा फिर मुझे buy करना है. In fact यहाँ पर हमको selling के लिए ही तैयारी करनी है. Okay, and that can be rewarding. All right. So now unless this band kind of becomes flat, I'm not immediately going to become bullish on the markets. Okay, I'm still short on Bank Nifty and some of the. In fact, today I shorted SBI also. I'll show you SBI chart and then tell you. In fact, yesterday I played long side, but today I shorted SBI because I'll tell you why. See, there was a hammer. Okay, there was a hammer-like action. But yesterday the price did not close above 5 EMA. Now this 5 EMA with Bollinger Band is an extremely important concept. Like here, this 5 EMA. ये जब ऊपर जा रहा था पीछे, तो ये 5 EMA के साथ जा रहा था. तो देखो अभी तुमने यहाँ पर लेट से लॉन्ग किया है, इसके बाद यहाँ पे अगर लॉन्ग किया है हैमर देख के, तो लोग पूछते हैं कि अभी मेरा टारगेट कितने दिन में आएगा, कैसे होगा. ये बाकी कुछ नहीं है, लालच है, बाकी कुछ नहीं है. You want some immediate returns in few days. ऐसे नहीं होता है. You can't say. You have to just say, okay, now there is a higher high, great. Higher low, great. Higher high, higher low, great. Higher high, higher low, great. Still higher high, higher low. Wow, let's wait. Higher high, higher low, wait. Still higher high, higher low. Wait, 5 EMA is still intact. 5 EMA is still intact. Still intact with higher highs. But then now the combination, the candle patterns are turning what? Neutral. Be careful, but be alert. Any 5 EMA ke niche ka action, you are going to be selling into. Fine, going up, that's okay. That's it. Get out. So when these neutral patterns are there, you can have your time stop losses, or instead of time, you can stop loss. Because here this is where you start doing the what if analysis. What if these low goes? Then it's a neutral pattern. Neutral pattern का low गया तो क्या? Confirmation sell. तो इसके नीचे तुम्हारा trailing stop loss होना चाहिए. Yeah, so that you can avoid the further falls. Okay. Here again it did what? A double top. The Bollinger challenge failed. Okay. So really see, how many times the Bollinger challenge fails. Here it is on the downside. Here it is on the upside. Even here it is not a great success. But today, or before few days, there was a challenge here. Okay, on this particular day. Yeah. And then 5 EMA is still intact. 5 EMA is still intact. So today I shorted when this particular low was broken. So I'll show you. I went to hourly charts. My position, and that's the MTM. Okay. So I'll show you what I did. When I saw this, there was a tupply here. Yesterday there was an attempt at tupply. Okay. So when there is a tupply on hourly, first you just, I'll tell you how you should combine your SMM and Papa concepts. Forget Bollinger Band initially. Okay. Just go to your daily chart. You can go to your monthly chart also. Go to monthly chart, and monthly, of course, now it is getting flattened, this MACD. But on a monthly chart also there was a hanging man. Yeah. And hence my what if analysis was telling me that what if this hanging man low goes, which is 33.80 odd. So this low was very important for me. Then I go to weekly, and in weekly, if you can check, if the breakout failed, okay, there was a higher high, okay, like here the breakout worked. This particular breakout worked. This breakout worked here, this candle. This breakout worked, yeah, because then price just retested that support and it made another high. But after that, there was a failed breakout here, okay, with some sort of a hanging man, upper shadow, and ये hanging man के नीचे price आ चुका है. I just want to check, and today it has made a lower low, by the way, compared to this low. So always apply the Dow theory as well. There is a lower low compared to this low. मेरे लिए important क्या है? MACD. MACD has done a negative crossover. Okay, so MACD is a negative crossover. Obviously, stochastic is also negative, and on ADX, the plus DI minus DI are approaching. Okay, so on daily, as a tide, the tide is down. Yeah, then I go to daily as a wave. On daily wave also it was down. Even yesterday it was down. So when daily wave is down, okay, अगर मैं hourly में जाऊं तो मेरा ये कैसे होगा, स्टडी कैसे होगा, that any bounce or a stochastic overbought condition is a selling opportunity. Okay, so अगर आपने डेली को भी टाइड मान लिया यहाँ पर, डेली को टाइड माना, तो डेली MACD कैसा है, फिर से मैं दिखा रहा हूँ, जस्ट सिंपल SMM कंसेप्ट पूरा डिलीट कर रहा हूँ मैं. सिंपल SMM कंसेप्ट के हिसाब से डेली MACD was down. Even yesterday it was down, and it was down. Even today it is down. So now when it is down, you go to hourly chart. In hourly, there was a bounce. Okay, see this. there is a bounce with a double top and double bottom and Morningstar. I had taken this trade yesterday with this as a target. That's it. क्योंकि वहां पे BKP था. ये ट्रेड भी मैंने किया था कल. ये वाला देखो, इस कैंडल के बाद यहाँ पर डबल बॉटम है. ये डबल बॉटम है. देखो SBI is one stock which I trade a lot. Okay, so I know how this animal behaves. Okay, I just simply apply my SMM concepts, double screen system, and then sometimes go into Ripple to fine tune the entry. Okay, so I was watching this, and here, okay, I saw a double bottom. Then I go to 15-minute chart at that time, and I kind of time that entry here based on this double bottom. Yeah, there is a bottom here and there is a bottom here. There is a double bottom with a confirmation candles, and then there is a follow-up. Okay, so when there is a follow-up, one can buy with a target of this. That was my trade. A stop loss is only this much, target is this much. Okay, excuse me. But today, you know, based on this hourly, when it was here, okay, forget Bollinger Bands, you first apply only SMM concepts. Remember, your daily tide is down. At this point, your hourly MACD is up. Again, the concept is, while daily was down, the hourly was up, meaning the wave going against my tide. I want to take advantage of this. So I'm going to ignore this MACD. In fact, I want this MACD to go up, which is against my daily. It's a great opportunity for you to sell. Okay. And then when you come to stochastic, I want to now wait because stochastic has become overbought. Now again, daily tide is down and hourly stochastic is getting overbought, which means sentiment is bullish. A bullish sentiment in a bear market. Okay, or when the tide is down. It's a great opportunity to sell. Only thing is you need to wait for a weapon. So let's wait for a weapon. Okay. And today what happened, when this candle was printed, I almost had a weapon because this neutral pattern और इसके नीचे मुझे close मिल रहा है यहाँ पर. Okay. Now what I do, I just go and apply my price action concept Bollinger Band. And on Bollinger Band, I find a doubling. This is good enough for me to get a conviction that there is a top here, second top here. Always remember, मैंने जो कहा है, a double top with Bollinger Band flat, okay, or BKP, or BKT rather, doubly with BKT is a genuine double top, okay. Just like here, I had used it to double bottom, used it, but my targets were not big. Why? Because the main tide was down. I was just trying to trade against that. But I was just trying, because this is a stock I trade almost every day. Okay? Because it has a lot of liquidity, huge liquidity. You know, you can 20, 30, 40 lots भी एक order में चले जाते हैं तुम्हारे. कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता. अगर तुम इधर ये देखो ना 15,000, 18,000 ऐसे क्वांटिटी होती है. Okay? So it is great. I mean, this is really great instrument, you know. SBI, ICICI Bank, they are great instruments to trade, but they are highly liquid also. Okay, and then obviously, you know, for me, again, if you really check the यहाँ पे BKP में मुझे short क्यों करना है? Because ये fall के comparison में ये जो retracement था, why am I shorting this? Because I am looking for a continuation of the downtrend. Continuation pattern में हम Fibonacci देखते हैं. तो यहाँ पर हमको देखना है Fibonacci. तो Fibonacci was pretty good. Fibonacci देखो यहाँ पर. Was hardly 28%, right? So ऐसे लग ही रहा था कि इसको तोड़ने वाले हैं आज. तो जब मैंने ये देखा, तो I started shorting, and then when this trend line was gone, when the support was gone at about 37, I just hammered the stock. Okay, so I don't know what prices, you know, you can check these prices. 34, 38, 32, 37, 35 and all. Okay, so I was late because I was busy with certain other stuff. In fact, yeah, there were 2 guys who had come for interview for Mentor 7, you know. So I was just busy with those things. I think there was, oh man, Shaurya was there. Yeah, Shaurya. Is he there? Shaurya, are you there? Shaurya Singh. Yeah, he's there. Shaurya, how are you feeling now?
Sir, I'm feeling really good after that. Yes.
Great. Good one.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and you are understanding what I'm telling you right here, right now.
Yes,
All
sir.
these
Yes.
Papa concepts, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely. Yes, sir.
Guys, you know, everybody, please do your homework. If you have not done SMM practicals, do it. And then same practicals, you can just apply some Papa concepts and apply and do it. Okay? The price action concepts. All right. So this is what it is. Okay. There was a breakout of this flag. When it happened, my first target was 28.27. Why? Because first target is जो flag होता है ना, ये जो flag है उतना ही हमें देखना है, उसका bid जो आ गया था 26. Simple. So that was my target. Okay. Now we need to check, whether there will be follow-up. Other thing was, when it started breaking this support, I was almost certain that now it will enter the gap. See, there is a gap here. There is this gap here. Yeah? This gap. Okay? And this gap. Okay, there is a gap. So I was almost certain that अगर ये enter करेगा तो ये पूरा gap भी शायद fill करेगा. तो देखते हैं अगर gap down होता है तो देखना पड़ेगा क्या होता है. But this support, this previous hurdle is broken. So maybe we need to check what happens tomorrow. My again contention is tomorrow if the stock gaps up above this 330, then I would definitely be looking for going long. Okay, because the gap is completely not filled. Okay, but yeah, I'm not advocating anybody to go long here. Huh? Because this is a stock which I trade almost every day. You just apply your simple Papa and SMM concepts and look for it. Ideally, it should not gap up above this and sustain above that. Sustain meaning कल अगर इसके ऊपर गैप होता है इस लाइन के ऊपर, यानी ऐसे हो जाएगा कि यार शायद चलो ये और एक टेस्ट हो गया गैप का और वापस शायद स्टॉक ऊपर जाएगा, बट इतनी जल्दी बॉटम होगा ऐसे लगता नहीं है. वॉल्यूम भी देखेंगे तो काफी वॉल्यूम है इसमें, आज भी वॉल्यूम अच्छा खासा है. या ओके, इट वाज अबाउट SBI. I don't know why I came to SBI. Somebody asked some question. What was that? Who was that? Rajiv, you were asking some question, right?
Yes, sir. I think you've answered that question.
Oh, okay.
The BB challenge, actually.
All right. Hey, Prashant Tiwari, what's your question, Prashant? Yeah, Prashant.
My question is when Bollinger Band challenge,
Mm-hmm.
so expansion will be on both sides, right? On the upper band and lower band.
Yeah, usually, yes. See, usually this happens, when there is a squeeze. The first challenge ideally should challenge the band on the both sides. Okay. Like for example, NSE Bank. Yeah, you can mute yourself now. I got your question. Anything else you want to ask?
Actually, the Vedanta chart, we have seen the same thing today.
Yeah, I was about to show you that. But just so you know, what is challenging on both sides.
Okay.
So when the band gets challenged like here, you can see that the first challenge, this first candle, when it challenged the band, the upper band also went up. Yeah, so this is a good challenge. Now looking at Vedant, in fact I have shorted Vedant also. In fact मैंने वो कल ही शॉर्ट किया था वेदांत को, कल मैंने शॉर्ट किया था और आज मैंने ऐड किया पोजीशन. ओके, और ये देखो मेरी पोजीशंस 150 to 99 का अभी एक एवरेज है क्योंकि मैंने और ऐड किया था. I started shorting at about 154. Okay, so that's my Vedanta short. And here I really want, this band to kind of get stretched, but I don't like this action. Okay, I don't like this one. I just want to check whether there is an immediate support here at 145. So unless it breaks this support, there is a trend line break down. Okay, meaning this is the trend line breakdown. Okay, there is a trend line breakdown yesterday, and the Bollinger is also challenged. The ADX is also rising. It's about 14 now. So what we really need is RSI is also below 40. So what we really need is a break. We need a proper follow-up now going forward also. Okay, we need some good follow-up. But I just love this. You have not learned Elliott, but those, I think there are quite a few students who have done completed Geo program. So I'll just show you what I'm seeing here. So these things will be covered in the Elliott also. But there is a perfect A, B, C, D, E. Okay, so those who, and SMM guys, you don't have to worry. Please, you can ignore this part. There is a ABCDE triangle. Okay, and there's a triangle breakdown. So and the target is pretty good. Okay, the target is going to be probably we call it first angle thrust right there. So target comes to about 117 odd. But another interesting thing about this stock is, if you really go to weekly, मैं अभी सब सारा डिलीट कर रहा हूँ, ये सारा डिलीट कर दिया मैंने, वॉल्यूम को भी हाइड कर दिया. So if you really check this, okay, this stock has fallen big, okay, from top, and then it made a bounce, then down, higher low, but a lower high, a higher low. This triangle you can check in the daily chart very clearly. Let me not show you Bollinger Band. These moving averages also, so that you can clearly check this triangle formation. ये है वो triangle. Try to encompass as many prices as possible. So this is a triangle. You can also in SMM week say that this is a flag, pole and flag breakdown, right? Pole and flag breakdown. So DTL looks like a great shot here. Okay. Let's apply our SMM concepts. Monthly, to begin with monthly. Monthly MACD is decisively down. Okay. Weekly देख लेते हैं. Weekly has turned down in this week. Okay. And I'm sure, those who have done Elliott seminar, they understand reverse divergences. There are reverse divergences also in this MACD, okay, with these lower highs. All right. SMM students, don't worry. Abba, don't worry. You'll be learning it later. Okay. But then here, there is a perfect lower highs and higher lows. But this week, there is a classic breakdown of that higher low. This was a higher low. Today it has made a lower low. Yeah. Now let's apply Bollinger Bands and see what happens. So there is a challenge to the band on the weekly chart. This is not challenged yet. So we need to check. But and then the problem is for the bears is, there is an immediate support here, a major support. Now make no mistake, if this support goes, guys, if this support goes, and if there is a major fall, there is absolutely no support till this point. So there could be a sharp fall in weeks to come, by the way. And then somebody was asking about time. See, time is, these are subject and very situational. Now here, when from this point, these two black lines, why am I drawing these two black lines is because there is a support here. there is a support here. So I'm just trying to see, how many weeks this particular price took to reach from lower price to the higher price. So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 candles to take it up. Usually falls are usually very sharp. So if, okay guys, if this low goes, usually one half to 1/3 of that time. So if it was a 6 weeks affair, it can be 2 to 3 weeks affair for Vedant to fall to that level. Okay, after this support is gone. After this support is gone. Okay, so far that support is not gone. It's still holding. Okay, but there is definitely a lower low. So as per Dow theory, trend seems to be continuing on the downside. There is a flag breakdown now. This triangular flag seems to have broken down. Okay, so now let's check all the MACD stuff. So MACD is down on weekly, down on monthly. Monthly it was down all the way. Weekly it went against the monthly here, which is a great opportunity for us to short. And now weekly is also aligning with the monthly. This weekly is also aligning with, मतलब उसके साथ में जाने वाला है. एक वीक पहले तक वो उसके विरुद्ध दिशा में जा रहा था, जिसको हम कहते हैं wave going against the tide. Now in this week it is down, so it has aligned with the monthly. And let's check daily. So daily is already down. Okay, the daily aligned with the monthly before the weekly, and obviously that is how it happens. Okay, so the ripple में अगर हमारा ripple है, तो ripple में भी MACD अभी down हो चुका है. Okay, and now here on daily the ungli setup is there. It's like 15, and RSI is also below 40. Stochastic is in the negative crossover state, so there is no reason for us to cover my shorts. Now yes, this band is not challenged on the upside, or this band has not gone up, so we need to check. If there is a good follow-up, probably it may do so. Okay, but we'll have to wait and watch for tomorrow. 5, 13 and even 9, all these moving averages are decisively down. Okay, so let's take a look at what the Dow Jones is doing today, because US market is going to be very important for us. So US market is really sideways. Okay, after this nice uptrend, there is a pretty sideways action here. So what you can do, always whenever you see sideways action, try to define the boundaries. Okay, so this is how you do it. Hide the volume, always check naked charts, try to draw the boundaries. So what are the boundaries here? This is one, the tops and the bottoms. So this is a boundary, and then जैसे हम कहते हैं कि in sideways trend do nothing, but this is one market which is outperforming India. Okay, India से भी outperform कर रहा है. Monthly में क्या है? Monthly में तो uptrend ही है ना, and weekly में neutral patterns आ रहे हैं, because so यहाँ पर unless this low, this support goes on a weekly basis, we will not become bearish yet. Okay, but then yes, if you join these tops now, okay, on Dow Jones weekly, this top, second top, third top. But is there a confirmation candle on third top? Triple top पे confirmation candle है? नहीं है. Unless we have a weekly candle below or closing this or engulfing this green candle, we cannot say that we have a confirmation. So this is just sideways. It is likely to make anything. It is likely to go anywhere. When Dow Jones is like this, what we do is, VDL. Now VDL is a US based stock also. There is a Indian stock का जो वेदांत लिमिटेड इंडिया में है, उसका डिपॉजिटरी ADR वहां पर है. Okay, American depository. and this is ADR for New York Stock Exchange. So हमको देखना है आज वेदांता क्या कर रहा है. Very nice. Okay, there is a gap down today. But obviously ये gap down तो होना ही है. क्यों? Because US market reacts to Indian markets. Okay, so ये इसने भी क्या किया है? It has broken this low, and obviously again there is a triangle. Get habituated drawing trend lines. Okay, so there is a triangle here, and Bollinger Band is also challenged. Here it is little better than India. Okay. Volumes are also decent. In the morning, there must have been some gap down. So these gaps you'll see, in this VDL chart. Why? Because it is reacting to Indian price. Okay, so that's about Vedant. See, I'm short on Vedant. Another one, not me personally, but many of our mentees and even a lot of Geo students also, I think, they made some good, and Booster students, they made some good money on Grasim short. See the power of this setup that I have given you. This was a trend line which was broken on this day, okay, with decent volume. If you put this as a date, 19 July 2019, okay, after this day, there was one support till this point. This is the support. पीछे अगर हम आते हैं तो जैसे ही लेकिन वो जाता है, there is no support till this point. Okay, and today it has just had a nice follow up on the downside. So Grasim is a short, and if you can check here, the first candle, there was a challenge on the both ends. The expansion was there. It went a little sideways, but then the day comes when it just breaks down, and the hell breaks loose. Okay. You know what is hell breaking loose, right? Now look at daily, weekly. The weekly is also challenged. Okay, the band is challenged on weekly. So we need to check, whether what it does now. And there's a follow-up. And if this trend line also goes, this blue one, तो फिर बहुत बुरा हाल हो जाएगा ग्रासिम का. So all in all, this market is really not looking good as of now. Even weekly, Reliance, Reliance also have shorted. डेली जब हमारा सेमिनार हुआ था तो यहाँ पर हम थे. There's a challenge. I was saying that this is a support which, if it does not hold, there was one support here. पीछे जाके देखेंगे तो ये एक सपोर्ट है. तो वहीं पर तो था, बट इसमें भी बाइंड्स मस्त चैलेंज हुए थे. Yesterday there was a follow up. Why? Because it made a lower low and lower high, and today it broke that trend line, both these trend lines. So today we have broken this support and this support. Now, unless this is like some manipulation, but unless Reliance goes above this red line, green line. This is a support, right? Unless it breaks above this green line, I'm going to hold my short positions. Okay, for a target of this 1087. Okay, for a target of 1087. So that would be my target for Reliance. Yeah, because you can also find this target based on the neckline. There's a head and shoulder here, right? So neckline. तो नेकलाइन यहाँ से यहाँ तक है. अगर हम नेकलाइन का डिस्टेंस निकाले, now let me get rid of this Bollinger Band here and the moving average also. This blue line is a neckline. Now if I want to find the target for my head and shoulder, ब्रेक डाउन पॉइंट पे हमको लगाना है इसको, तो ये है 1108. ओके, दिस इज अवर टारगेट फॉर रिलायंस. या एंड या व्हाट आई वांटेड टू शो यू वाज नेकलाइन का जो डिस्टेंस है, ये जो टाइम के बारे में पूछ रहे थे ना, उनके लिए बोल रहा हूँ. ये जो डिस्टेंस है नेकलाइन के 47 बार्स, 47 तो 40 अगर इसको तो 16 बार्स, 16 इज 1/3 ऑफ दैट. जब ये ब्रेक होता है, जहां पर ब्रेक होता है वहां से 16 बार्स में टारगेट आने की संभावना है. okay, तो जहां पर ये ब्रेक हुआ okay, उसके साथ शायद 16 बार्स में यानी व्हाट इज द डेट, 16 August. Could be a day or even before that, Reliance should reach these levels, 1106 or this. However, what if analysis says that what if this candle falls? I'm going to cover my shorts. Okay, but for now I'm bearish on Reliance and basically I'm bearish on overall markets. मैंने लास्ट वही पुणे में जब सत्संग लिया था तभी भी कहा था कि मुझे लगता है कि इस बार मार्केट गिरेगा, और आई वॉज एक्चुअली वंडरिंग अ टारगेट ऑफ दिस वॉज माई टारगेट, दिस इज माई टारगेट, ये मेरा टारगेट है. आज देखो क्या हुआ है, आज एक क्रूशियल सपोर्ट निफ्टी ने तोड़ दिया. ओके, so Nifty has broken this major support, crucial support today. So unless bulls conquer this back tomorrow, I am going to be bearish on the market. Okay, Bollinger Bands challenged down. Okay, so this is how it happens. You know, थोड़ा ऊपर जाके वापस ऊपर का जो बैंड है ना, just go up and then again come in that direction. Okay, so that's Reliance. Let's look at volume. The volume is also very decent. Okay, and moving averages are definitely bad, all bad. Weekly MACD देख लेते हैं. Weekly MACD is also down decisively. More interestingly, now weekly band is also challenged. Okay, and there is no support after this. There is no support till this point, guys. So I think, you know, Reliance could have or may have a nasty fall. Okay, and so may Nifty. Okay, Nifty may also have a nasty fall if Reliance continues to fall. But then what needs to happen? Tomorrow there should be a follow-up to this selling. I don't know, this selling must have been through FIIs only. That's what my guess is. Let me get rid of this volume and I'm going to join this array here. Oh, look at that. This trend line is also gone. This trend line is also gone. And then this support is gone. So let's wait and watch what happens. I mean, I'm already short. Maybe I'll be looking to add some more shorts if I get a good entry, or I'll just wait and watch. And enjoy the profits. Hello. Am I audible, guys? Hello. Any?
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'll ask Sheetal Sane. Yeah, what's your question?
Sir, good evening. Just
Good evening. Yeah.
yeah, sir, you had showed us this SBI chart today. I was tried my first trade. Although I couldn't do it, I did the paper trading. Can you just quickly show how you entered in that Ripple? How you did the entry? And second, very stupid and basic thing asking is that. So by the time you firm up, I mean, I firm up my entry price. By the time it had moved already, so again I had to do the calculation and work it on it. So how to time that entry, and when especially doing the live trade, because after SMM we have taken all those backdated trades. It was bit easy to do that, but in the live market, it keep moving, so get very much confused.
No. See, live market, even if it keeps moving, it doesn't matter. Hello, it doesn't matter. Even if it is, see, live market, you don't have to go to 5 minutes and 15 minutes, all those charts. You can even go to hourly charts and do it. And 1 hour is good enough time. You can even do in 15 minutes just to refine the entry. But 15 minutes, you have enough time for one candle to form. 15 minutes is good enough time.
Okay, sir.
So you don't have to like, "Arey, upar aayega, niche aayega." You have to just take an entry. I mean, just find your stop loss, find your target, and then decide what you want to do.
Okay.
But yes, at the time when it is breaking up, obviously, you have just learned.
Yeah. Sir, I think voice is not clear.
So are you there? Guys, he'll be back. Just have some more patience. Yeah, till the time he resumes, I think he has covered a lot of things other than Papa as well, and I hope that is more enriching for you guys to know how to build a view and what one needs to do as a study. And he also has covered a lot of execution pointers. Hope the session was very useful.
Hey, I'm back, Sandeep.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
I don't know, there's some instability with the internet. I may have to change it to some other one. Yeah, State Bank of India.
Your screen is not visible, sir.
Okay, I'll just show. Yeah. See, now Sheetal, you are asking, hourly, in hourly, when this candle is formed at this point, after this candle is formed, okay, if you go to your oscillators, oscillator is already done a downtick and almost a crossover. Then if you go to RSI, RSI has also done a downtick. Now after this candle, you can decide to short because now this hanging man is gone, no? This hanging man is low is broken. So now this is your stop loss. This 345 can be a stop loss. Your first target would be the low here, the support. And if this low falls, then you can short. Why? Because this is a flag. This is a rectangular flag. And here, you have to also see, when this falls, if this low goes, you know that the Bollinger is going to get challenged. So when the low is almost going, even at that time you can short. The point is, in this candle, when it is forming, obviously I shorted in this candle itself. So if you go to 15 minutes, okay, here, here. Okay, you can check. There's a 1, 2, 3, and is 4 also, you know. So there was a pretty good decent supports, and this trend line is flat. Okay, so इसका significance भी उतना impact भी ज़्यादा रहेगा. And then there was a flat resistance here. So this was more like a sideways action, a flag-like action. Now look at this chart. Okay, there was a downtrend, a pretty strong downtrend. Then the stock went sideways. Okay, and after this sideways action is breaking down. So as we say that no trend remains same forever, this sideways action is going to break down. Either it is going to go on the downside or the upside. So then you can decide to short once this is broken. Now after this candle is formed, okay, you still have 15 minutes to think. There is a blow up to this candle, next candle, you can sell. Okay, you can sell in this candle with a stop loss above this candle. But this is the candle which is breaking down. And you can even check the volume at that time. The volume was great, absolutely great. Okay, so yes, one can short even after this candle. Okay, Chitra, I hope I've answered. See, and obviously, you know, you are so new. There is, of course, you cannot match my execution. Okay, I've spent years and years watching this, but I'm just making it so simple and easy to understand for you guys. I think you can do it, but you have to do some practice, and it may take few months or maybe a year or even 2 years. But then once you get a hang of this, then even sky will not be the limit, because then you will almost understand, you know, what market is going to do next. Okay. So yes, today it was a really great day for trading SBI on the short side. And obviously there was another stock which we shorted, was India Bull Finance. Something similar was happening there. एक टपली है, अवर डेली में इसने कल बैंड चैलेंज किया था यहाँ पर, और आज उसका फॉलोअप भी आया नीचे में. So this was another one. Other one is, you know, ACC, which some of our students are actually looking at, but it is not done a crossover or a challenge yet. So we need to wait and watch. But instead of this, I think Ultratech Cement looks a better one, because Ultratech Cement has done a challenge to the band. Usual suspects like Bhel. I will see your Papa seminar timing has been such that, you know, market is really breaking down, and the trend, and then there is a bearish momentum going on across the board. Hence you are seeing, you know, so many stocks working out and, you know, targets being reached.
IndusInd Bank.
IndusInd Bank में भी है. Nice. There's a triple bottom here. See what we do first, you close everything. Don't know Bollinger Band is required. If you want, you can even hide the moving averages and just go to monthly. Keep into monthly and see what's really happening. There's a great trend, a sharp fall. In this sharp fall, there are 3 soldiers kind of candles, and you see there is another stop video mode. There is this 3 soldiers, and then there was a bounce. Okay, now those who have done Elliott, you know, it is ABC kind of a bounce. This was a short zone. The second soldier was a short zone, short selling zone. Okay, so perfectly, you know, from this point, it has turned from there. Now it is going down. If you really watch carefully, this low is almost gone, or actually gone. Let's see on today's closing basis. Yeah, it is gone. This low is 1333 and today's close is 1337. It's not gone yet on closing basis. So we'll go to weekly. Now इसमें भी हम Bollinger Band लगा के देखते हैं कि क्या हो रहा है. तो यहाँ पर भी Bollinger challenge हो रहा है on the downside. Okay. Now let's do weekly and let's take a look at what's happening here. So even here, the Bollinger is down, but this upper band is kind of flat. So we need to check, क्या हो सकता है इसमें. लेकिन ये अगर लो डिसाइसिवली जाएगा तो फिर बड़ा सपोर्ट कहीं भी नहीं दिख रहा बड़ा till this point. Okay, or maybe this was a high. This was a high. So these are few supports here. Okay, so you have to really wait and watch, what happens tomorrow. MACD अगर जाके देखते हैं तो MACD on monthly is down, weekly is down, daily obviously will be down today. Okay, so this is about MACD. Now let's take a look at, wow, this is ADX, this is doing the only. Okay. ये स्टॉक भी ना डेली में देखो, डेली में MACD वाज डाउन, मैं डेली चार्ट में हूँ, MACD वाज डाउन एंड आर्ली में उसने ओवरबॉट पे यहाँ देखो कैसे न्यूट्रल पैटर्न के बाद टॉप होता है. देखो ये आवरली है और कैसे न्यूट्रल पैटर्न्स आए और न्यूट्रल पैटर्न्स के बाद कैसे ये कैंडल आई. सो अगेन शीतल एंड पीपल लाइक शीतल, you don't have to kind of worry, you have to really wait for a weapon. Okay, here stochastic has also given a sell signal. RSI has come below 60. Okay, so now MACD on hourly is down. Stochastic has given a sell. Stochastic has given a sell. So now this is a sell. Also, in terms of price action study that you have learned, there is neutral patterns and a confirmation candle. So now your stop loss would be above these neutral patterns. Okay. Sometimes if you are a little conservative, you can have a stop loss above this candle itself and just wait and watch. Okay. So now let's see, today Axis Bank has reported some good earnings. So we need to check, what happens with Axis Bank tomorrow. Oh, Axis Bank. So if, now what if, यहाँ पर मुझे what if मैं सोच रहा हूँ. अभी देखिए, this band was challenged somewhere here first and it's been quite a long time, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 days it's been falling except for 2 days in between. There is this support. Okay, let's look at volumes. Oh, there is a great volume today. Now what if, see, today there was the result. They have reported some decent earnings. What if market gaps above this candle? This will be my thought process tomorrow. So if there is a gap up above this candle, I would really look to buy this stock. Okay, why? Because अगर मैं ओवरऑल इसका मंथली चार्ट देखो तो मंथली में हाइकिंग में गया है. नॉट अ गुड साइन. वीकली देखते हैं. वीकली में यहाँ पर टपली आई थी इवनिंग स्टार के साथ. अगेन नॉट अ गुड साइन. यहाँ पर भी टपली है. न्यूट्रल पैटर्न्स, फॉल, न्यूट्रल पैटर्न, फर्स्ट फॉल, रैली, कंफर्मेशन कैंडल. सो नाउ even here Axis Bank showing some sort of double top. हम यहाँ पर है तो हमें अभी देखना है कल की एक्शन कैसी होगी. एक न्यूट्रल पैटर्न है. This week this top closes above, gives a green candle, then this lower band will turn out to be a BKP. भगवान का प्रसाद हो जाएगा. Okay. Okay, now somebody is asking about Bharti Airtel. So let's check this chart. Bharti Airtel in monthly Is it a Ghoda or a Gada? It's not a Ghoda. And if you really check, it is really sideways. This was a support. This is a resistance. Okay. Look at this resistance and support. And then stock is it's gone up. So this is not a level to kind of even think about buying such stock just because there is some bullish candle. Okay. Oh, there is a great action here, Morningstar. So yes, I mean, if you want to go by this Morningstar, let's see whether there is a BKB. So maybe there could be one. But I usually like to avoid such gadas, okay? Because it's already near the hurdles, right? Previous hurdles. So even if there is a Morningstar, what is the stop? What is the stop loss? What is the target? The stop loss is going to be quite some below here. And the target is just this. So there's hardly any risk to reward ratio. I mean, if you see risk to reward ratio here, long करना है हमको. हम यहाँ पर buy करते हैं. अगर कंजर्वेटिवली इसके नीचे भी स्टॉप लॉस रखते हो 1.95 1.95 not a great trade. Usually avoid such stocks because especially when the market is down, tomorrow if market goes up, this stock will go down, may go down rather, not will, may. All right, I'll take one more question here. Chandrasekhar. Yeah, Chandrasekhar. Not able to unmute you. Praveen Periwal, yeah. Good evening, yeah.
I just wanted to understand, sir, how do we scan the stocks which are to be traded? Because I have been reviewing several stocks, but unfortunately could not find any, to trade upon. So,
see, there will be a webinar. Okay, Prasad. Okay. Prasad, are you there? Do we have any plans to conduct webinar on scanners?
Yes, we have it planned.
Okay, great.
So,
so don't worry, we'll be covering. Sorry?
I hope the 4th of August.
Yeah. And guys, yes, I just want to remind everybody that I really am feel that you guys are giving great reviews on the Facebook. I'm really thankful for that. And a lot of people, I mean, this Papa seminar, it was a very different one. Everybody said that those who repeated rather, they said this was a very different. I mean, is there anyone here who had repeated the Papa seminar? And you can unmute yourself and just say a few words if you would like to. What was your experience? Anyone who repeated?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, sir. This is Meenal here.
Yeah, Meenal.
Yeah, I have repeated the Papa.
Mm-hmm.
And it's extremely helping me a lot in view building, because after my first Geo, I mean the Geo 15, I have started, but I have not reached to this level which today I am doing as such, and so much of confidence build after this Papa.
Mm-hmm. Great. Did you take any investments or trades?
Yeah, I'm doing an equity right now, not yet on the options and futures.
That's okay. That's okay. I mean, if you have limited capital, don't even get into futures.
Okay? Yeah. No. Yeah. That is.
I mean, with equity, with equity, you can. Yeah. Initially, you don't use big capital while learning.
Yeah.
While learning, you can use small capital and do it in equity. And then, as you build confidence, you can move ahead.
Yes.
But yes, see, as I said, so we are here to build an army of financial traders. Okay, we all can conquer financial markets, even world markets. So मैं हमेशा कहता हूँ, जो वॉरेन बफे जी ने किया है, we have a potential to do it collectively. And let me tell you, I truly believe, ये जो युग है ना, जिसको हम कलयुग कहते हैं, this युग is, मुझे कभी कभी लगता है ये कलयुग यानी कल्कि का जो अवतार वगैरह बोलते हैं ना, ये कल्कि कुछ नहीं, कल्कि इज बेसिकली ऑल टुगेदरनेस. अफूफा इज कल्कि, so if we are together we can conquer this world. Yeah, so
Yes.
I really believe in this, and I really believe in the power of our study. It's not that it's a perfect science. Obviously, everybody has to follow proper stop losses and money management rules. And yes, initially it's going to be tough in terms of ये कैसे चलता है, वो कैसे चलता है. But see now, Sheetal, I think Sheetal Sane, you just heard Minal that she just repeated this geo, and it made a huge difference for her. And this is why I gave so much of discount. This time also I told people, just pay one SMM seminar fee, you get 4 seminars. I mean, who gives that kind of thing? But still people, there were obviously like 50 odd repeaters there. But people should do repeat. I mean, if we are giving you certain seats, you may have to adjust a little bit. Maybe adjust in पीछे के seats में वगैरह. But you'll benefit a lot. I mean, because every seminar is different. इस बार भी मुझे बहुत लोगों ने कहा, इवन मेंटीज ने कहा कि इस बार का पापा और भी थोड़ा अलग था. तो वो तो होता ही रहता है, because I don't prepare, right? Have I prepared for this webinar? No. जैसे तुम्हारे सवाल आ रहे हैं तो मैं जवाब दे रहा हूँ, और उसी चक्कर में कुछ कंसेप्ट्स क्लियर हो रहा है तुम्हारा. So yes, I want to tell you all that 4th अगस्त को आई ओपनर है दादर में, कोहिनूर हॉल, दादर वेस्ट, जो स्वामीनारायण टेम्पल के सामने कोहिनूर हॉल है. तो मॉर्निंग आई थिंक there must be some breakfast and everything, I guess. Prasad, you want to give details?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, this is Atul. Am I allowed to say something?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm a repeater.
Okay.
I was in Geo 15 and immediately I repeated. Repeating is dramatically change in learning process. See, earlier कुछ समझा, कुछ नहीं समझा, lot of confusion. Which was getting clearer, but not exactly. But after repeating, see, first day of SMM, I was feeling it was the slow motion movie, which I can view each and every frame because some experience of the past and the current one. So repeat is really, really helping. Thank you very much. You allow us to come as a repeater.
Most welcome, yeah.
And I'm coming on Dadar also with one of my friends.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, okay, sir. Thank you.
Hello. Guys, the next seminar, that is the Eye Opener seminar, is on 4th of August. Please note down, it is 4th of August. Avadhut sir himself will be present there. Okay, the link would be shared. I would request Siddhisha to share the link among all the groups where we had shared the today's webinar link. Okay, the seats are limited and we are filling fast. So if you have any friends and family who want to attend this seminar, please suggest them to register as early as possible. Thank you guys.
हेलो सर, नमस्कार.
यस.
हेलो सर, नमस्कार. मैं मोहम्मद गुलफाम बोल रहा हूँ सर.
अरे मोहम्मद, बोलो.
सर, मैं कुछ कहना चाहता हूँ सर. जो अभी सर
you are the army person, right?
Yes sir. आपको याद है सर?
Yeah, I do remember.
अभी सर, अच्छा सर, एक चीज जो शुरू किया है सर, वो ये अच्छा है सर कि जो सर आपसे जुड़ चुके हैं, जो सेमिनार कर चुके हैं, उनके जो पुराने ग्रुप्स हैं, उनमें आपके जो सेमिनार हो रहे हैं, वेबिनार हो रहे हैं, उनको सर मौका दिया जा रहा है फिर दोबारा जुड़ने का. तो वो सर बहुत अच्छा अभी शुरू किया है सर आपने. ये पहले शायद नहीं था. जो
पहले भी था, हम पहले से दे रहे.
अभी सर मैं रिवीजन है, पहले होगा सर. अच्छी बात है, लेकिन ये मेरे सामने पहली बार आया, इसलिए मैंने कहा. क्योंकि सर जो पुराने स्टूडेंट होते हैं सर आपके, जो पहले कर चुके हैं, वो आपसे जुड़े रहते हैं सर. स्टडी उनकी थोड़ी धार लगती रहती है, उसमें शार्पनेस थोड़ी आती रहती है. जो वीकनेस होती है, कुछ भूल जाते हैं.
we have a lot of other plans. We have to stabilize as an organization, and we don't want to leave any student whatsoever. अगर जो जियो 1 से लेके जितने भी हमारे पुराने स्टूडेंट्स हैं, देखो मैंने कहा है ना कि मैं आई एम ऑन अ मिशन टू बिल्ड एन आर्मी, okay, of traders. So it's a different work going on altogether.
ये सर एक रेस्पेक्ट है
We are
सर।
going to get in touch with every old student.
हाँ सर, ये सर
and then देखो लास्ट टाइम जैसे पैनोरामिक हुआ था।
हाँ सर।
या तो मैं कहना चाहूंगा सबको कि एक जियो जैसा ये जियो हो जाएगा ना, तो जियो पैनोरामिक जो हमने अभी बीच में किया था 21 अगस्त जुलाई, तो जस्ट लाइक दैट देयर विल बी अनदर जियो पैनोरामिक सेमिनार आफ्टर द एंड ऑफ दिस जियो, okay, and that's when again we will call all the old students of geo and we'll cover entire all 4 seminars, okay, in a package together as a panoramic view of all the 4 seminars, okay, and then we will be giving a specific checklist, a setup or checklist which will cover all the 4 seminars के जो important points हैं। मतलब आपको जैसे मैंने अभी दिखाया कि SMM देखो फिर पापा देखो, तो वैसे ही वहां पे F&O के कंसेप्ट भी देखेंगे, बाद में एलियट के कंसेप्ट भी देखेंगे, तो उस हिसाब से तुमको पैनोरामिक में अलग से व्यू मिलेगा। दैट पैनोरामिक डेट विल आल्सो बी अनाउंस्ड वेरी सून, बट देन वंस वी अनाउंस दैट डेट, this time the panoramic was jam packed, there were more than like 560 students in last panoramic, and we had to say no to few students, almost 50 students को हमको ना बोलना पड़ा था last moment में। तो this time if we announce panoramic, please go ahead and book your seats ASAP, but then to avoid the disappointment, because final moment में हमको ना बोलना पड़ता है, and that we don't like, okay, so we announce that date also very soon, all right. So Sandeep Gupta, yeah, what is your question, dear?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, good on.
सर कल आपने एक मैसेज किया था 12:24 AM पे अबाउट VEDL, तो सुबह उठते ही मैंने उसको थोड़ा सा स्टडी किया था। बिसाइड्स दिस अभी मैं थोड़ा सा रिलायंस और बैंक निफ्टी में ही काम कर रहा हूँ।
Okay.
तो VEDL पे मैंने ट्रायंगल ब्रेकआउट, I think you were hinting on that thing, so I just
we just discussed that, no? We just discussed that, yeah. And see, there is a triangle breakdown, and there was a retest of that. That was exactly the point to short.
Right, sir.
A great opportunity to short. So in early there was a bit of bounce here, retesting the top, and right in the morning. And after that, it just went down. Okay.
Right, sir. तो मेरा क्वेश्चन जो है वो ट्रेलिंग स्टॉप लॉस पे है। मेरी एंट्री काफी अच्छी रही, मैं रिपल में गया 157 के आसपास मेरी एंट्री रही, एंड द प्राइस वेंट डाउन अप टू लाइक 151, ठीक है ना, एंड आई वाज शॉर्ट ऑन फ्यूचर्स फॉर दिस टिल अगस्त एक्सपायरी। लेकिन मेरा एक पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम पे मेरे को ये था कि आई शुड book this profit, ठीक है ना, I will not exit the position but I should book this profit। एक पॉइंट पे जब वो 7 पॉइंट्स मेरे फेवर में थे,
so you can go ahead and book the profit, that's also fine, but then after that, why? Because after that you must again re-enter when this 146 goes, okay, so 146 is a critical support. If that falls, then you must re-enter instead of thinking अरे मैंने 151 में कवर किया है, मुझे अभी उसके ऊपर का प्राइस ही चाहिए। Guys, everybody carefully। एक मिनट, मैं म्यूट करता हूँ सबको, there are some unmuted guys। Yeah, so always remember, अगर तुमने एक हाथ कोई ट्रेड किया है और आप जल्दी निकल भी गए, लेकिन जब दूसरी बार वापस अगर उसने ब्रेकडाउन किया, and if you are not in the trade, you have to reassess the entire situation with a new stop loss, with a new weapon, and all that. I'm still little skeptical about this. Why? Because there is a fall directly from this point, and there are 3 crores already. Okay, so I mean, if I get a bounce in this second crow, I would definitely look to short. But कभी-कभी ऐसे हो जाता है कि 3 crores के बाद थोड़ा स्लो डाउन आ जाता है. But I mean, it's all, there is nothing sacrosanct. ऐसे हमेशा होगा, ऐसे कुछ नहीं है. तो we'll need to check. लेकिन 146 अगर टूटेगा ना ये सपोर्ट, तो फिर बहुत बड़ा सेलिंग आ सकता है इसमें. That's my gut feel. So let's see. एक दो दिन को शायद sideways भी जा सकता है. So instead of that, I mean, if you don't want to book, you just have a trailing stop loss. That trailing stop loss can be based on your hourly chart and 5 EMA on that. देखो तो 5 EMA ना उतना उसने कभी मेजर ब्रेक नहीं किया है. Okay. Or you may also sometimes follow 5 EMA on the 4 hourly chart. 4 hourly chart पे भी 5 EMA follow कर सकते हो. Right?
ठीक है सर.
प्रथमेश.
सर क्विकली एक दूसरी चीज बोलना चाहूंगा कि थैंक यू फॉर प्रोवाइडिंग द अपॉर्चुनिटी ऑफ अटेंडिंग द रिपीट्स.
Okay, sure.
I am also repeating the FOME by Mandar sir in Pune.
All right. So you are from Pune, is it? Pune.
Yeah, I am from Pune. Yeah, I am from Geo P1.
Okay. Yeah.
So I am repeating the FOME next weekend.
Sure.
So thanks for providing this. Thank you, sir.
Sure. Most welcome, dear. Mandar Salonke.
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
सर वन क्वेश्चन, आपने एसबीआई का जो एग्जांपल लिया था उसमें एग्जांपल एक्सप्लेन करते वक्त आपने स्टोकेस्टिक अगर ओवरबॉट एरिया में है फिर भी वी कैन गो अहेड एंड रादर देन वेट फॉर क्रॉसओवर्स, तो इट वाज ओके फॉर अस टू गो अहेड. जनरली हम
नहीं, there was a downtick on stochastic, although there was not a clear stock crossover, so at that time you can just go and check RSI. तो RSI ने अगर डाउनटिक दिया है तो जस्ट टू बिकम वन कैंडल बिफोर, एक कैंडल पहले अगर तुमको करना है तो उसके लिए वो यूज हो सकता है. ओके
यानी स्टोकेस्टिक एज वेल एज RSI देख के हमें वो डबल स्क्रीन मेथड
यू कैन अप्लाई. यस, यू कैन इंप्रूव द एंट्री.
वन मोर क्वेश्चन, जब हम जैसे हमें SMM में एक स्टेप वाइज प्रोसेस था, डबल स्क्रीन, देन वॉल्यूम, देन पैटर्न, देन EMA, डाइवर्जेंस, तो वेयर डू यू रेकमेंड हम बॉलिंजर बैंड कब चेक करना चाहिए?
See, after that SMM concepts, Bollinger Bands you can apply to build some more conviction. So there is no sequence. I mean, there need not be a sequence for this. But yes, SMM के बाद तुम price action story, पापा स्टोरी जो तुमने जब वो प्रैक्टिकल शीट दिया है ना जहाँ पे वो सीक्वेंस है, फर्स्ट यू बिल्ड ओवरऑल पापा स्टोरी एंड देन यू कम टू SMM concepts. Okay, then you check MACD, direction of MACD on monthly, weekly, daily. Check what intraday charts are, major supports कौन से है, resistance कौन से है. Then Bollinger Band is it all depends sequence wise. But I usually like to check charts naked, and just when I see some breakdowns or so, I just go and apply the Bollinger Band. Otherwise, I don't kind of keep applying the bands. Like if I see that I want to short something, okay, like for example HDFC Bank भी मैंने आज short किया था. मैं बताता हूँ कहाँ किया था. I'll show you my short position, short trades also. HDFC Bank. ये देखिए, my short was at 71, 64 and 63. Okay, and the timing was 14:14 यानी 14:14. I'll show you now why I shorted this. Is because 14, right? 15 मिनट में मैं जाता हूँ. देखो ये 2 बजे है. ठीक है, अभी मेरा ट्रेड देखो कितने बजे का है. मेरा ट्रेड है 14:14 का. ओके, यानी मैंने दूसरे कैंडल में मैंने शॉर्ट, इस कैंडल के जस्ट खत्म होते होते मैंने ये शॉर्ट किया है. ओके, तो अभी आप देखो तो ये इन्वर्टेड हैमर प्रिंट हो रहा है और यहाँ पे BKP है, बापू की टपली है, BKT. ओके, सो I'm just using this टपली and the stochastic overbought conditions here to short. Okay, why? Because the overall trend on the daily is down. The daily is down. Yeah, and the 5 EMA के इधर तक वो गया था. और अगर मैं ये देखूँ इसका MACD, तो MACD भी डाउन है. तो जब MACD डाउन है तो ये 15 मिनट पे मैंने उसका जो ओवरबॉट हो चुका था, यहाँ पर ये 15 मिनट का चार्ट है. 15 मिनट पे जब इधर ओवरबॉट हुआ था, और मुझे फ्यूचर तो पता नहीं था, बट माय टारगेट वाज, फर्स्ट टारगेट वाज ओनली दिस, ओके, सो इसके बाद इन्वर्टेड हैमर के बाद फॉलोअप भी आया उसको, और ये टारगेट भी अचीव हो गया ऑलमोस्ट। ये जो टारगेट था मेरा पहला, दिस वाज द टारगेट, ये एक छोटा सा टारगेट था पहला, तो यहाँ पे शॉर्ट करके यहाँ पे कवर कर लिया। ओके, सो आई होप दैट हेल्प्स टू आंसर योर क्वेरी।
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, last question. You were mentioning something about the median of Bollinger Band and their importance, but somehow, I mean, maybe if you could repeat that, what is the importance of the median? And
Again, I mean, that is just a 20 moving average. Usually, in an uptrend, the stock, it is better, if the stock remains in the upper half. In the downtrend, it is in the lower half. So, अगर uptrend से downtrend में आना है, it has to break the median of the band. जैसे कि अभी अल्ट्राटेक सीमेंट ने किया है. Okay. So go and do the back testing. Check how the bands have behaved in the past. But in the lower half, it is said to be in the bear market. Okay.
okay, sir. Thank you.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, good evening. This is Samir here.
Yes, Samir.
Sir, I have one doubt. Today in ICICI Bank daily chart, stochastic was in a uptrend and RSI was in a downtrend.
See, don't say RSI is an uptrend and stochastic in uptrend. They are not prices. They cannot be an uptrend. They can be overbought, oversold.
Okay.
Okay. So daily में वो ऊपर गया था, yes. So it is up, no? That's what you mean. It is in a positive crossover state.
Yes, sir. But RSI was, in a down direction.
Yeah, it has given a down tick.
Yes. So can it be opposite? It can happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Because RSI can give an early signal. Okay. And then, see, sometimes I also sometimes recommend, ये जो 1433 है ना, कभी-कभी आप जाके थोड़ा उसको short term 533 करोगे, तो you may get a faster signal, but still even here it is not. Why? I tell you why. Because there has been a gap up and price is still above the 3 days पहले का जो price है.
Right.
लेकिन इसमें बाय करने की गुंजाइश ही नहीं है. देखो बॉलिंजर बैंड कैसे बता रहा है कि बाय मत करो मुझे. देखो कैसे टपली खा रहा है. तो ये टपली खा रहा था. यहाँ पर जो रेजिस्टेंस है, इस रेजिस्टेंस के यहाँ पर उसने वापस रेजिस्टेंस लिया ना. ऐसे बैंक ये 38 का जो लेवल आया था, that was used to sell by the big boys. So now this stock may either go sideways before it breaks out, because now this is a decisive resistance. There's a big resistance here.
Right.
Okay, here resistance here. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Now I'll just unmute Manish Kumar. Manish Kumar, you have. Manish Kumar Prajapati. Yes.
Hi, can you hear me? No?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. So I have a question regarding the SMM exercise that we were given. Okay.
Okay.
There was one of the setups that was explained, SAIL.
जनरल प्रश्न विचारला एखादा की आपण जर टार्गेट सेट केलं तर ते टार्गेट म्यूट आहे. ते टार्गेट आपल्याला कव्हर व्हायला किती दिवस लागतात?
असं कधी कुठलं मला सांगत नाही कोण.
यायला लागले मग शिकवतो ना तू.
अरे असा विषय नसतो तुम्हाला, हेच समजत नाही.
विषय नसतो म्हणजे तर तो काय बोलला माहिती का, की लालच आहे ना.
हा मग बरोबर आहे ना, असं नसतं कधी मार्क.
मग काय शिकवतो एवढं ते घेऊन?
अरे मूर्खा, ते तर
रिया मॅडम
म्हणजे हा झाला
ऑन आहे तुमचा,
जाऊ शकतो.
हा मग ते टेक्निकलीच तो विचारतो.
रिया मॅडम स्पीकर ऑन आहे तुमचा.
Let me explain, dear. Let me explain. See, तुम्हाला जेव्हा टाइमचा हवा असता ना, see,
he is not listening, sir.
Yeah, no, I'll explain, because these people are really confused and see, when you have a target and if you want the target to be achieved in certain time, As I said, more will be explained in the Elliott seminar, because there are time cycles, and there is third waves can be achieved in certain time. Okay, and there is a relation between wave 1 and wave 3, wave 4 and wave 3, wave 2 and wave 1. Okay, why I am saying lalach is because why you want a target to be achieved in certain time. जब मैंने अभी एंट्री लिया तो मेरे को कितने दिन में प्रॉफिट आएगा, ये क्यों चाहिए आपको? I mean, sometimes the target can take 1 week, sometimes it can get 2 weeks. See, patience is one virtue, and if you don't have patience, you cannot be successful in the markets. Okay, so you have to have patience. And कभी-कभी momentum, देखो जब उंगली सेटअप जो है, उंगली सेटअप in swing trades, it is very difficult to have time. क्योंकि मैंने यहाँ पर लिया है, वो कितना टाइम लेगा पता नहीं. बट इन इफ इट्स अ स्ट्रॉन्ग मोमेंटम ऑन द ट्रेंड, स्पेशली ऑन द डाउन साइड, अपसाइड मोमेंटम्स उतने फास्ट नहीं होते जितने डाउन साइड होते हैं. तो व्हेन देयर इज अ डाउन साइड मोमेंटम, देयर कैन बी अ वेरी शार्प मोमेंट. और अगर मैंने जैसे बोला है टाइम, हेड एंड शोल्डर का टाइम मैंने दिया है, 1/3 टाइम लगता है नेकलाइन के बीच का जो टाइम है उसके. ओके, सो इट टेक्स यूजुअली, तुम ऐसा ट्रांसपोर्ट का देखो, जो गो एंड डू द बैक. कोई भगवान आएगा ना तो भी नहीं बता पाएगा कि ये 5 दिन में होगा या 4 दिन में होगा. ये टूल जो है, टेक्निकल एनालिसिस, ये टूल जो है ना, ये एस्ट्रोलॉजी का टूल नहीं है कि मेरी शादी कब होगी, 1 महीने में होगी ना, या मेरे 1 साल में, मेरी दशा ये चल रही है. ये स्टॉक की कोई दशा नहीं होती है कि ये टाइम में ये होने वाला है. ओके, सो टाइम इज अ टोटली डिफरेंट पैरामीटर, एंड यस देयर आर टाइम साइकिल्स which is a very advanced study which I can't teach you here. You will totally get confused. And let me tell you one more thing, time cycles के बारे में बताऊंगा. Static time cycles है, dynamic time cycles है. If you apply time cycles and try to do trading, please trust me, what I'm giving you is based on my 25 years of experience. I'm giving you certain things not to confuse you. Today if I give you certain time cycle concept, तो बाद में आगे जाके क्या बोलोगे पता है? कह रहे देखो सर ने बोला था 5 दिन में होगा, लेकिन ये 5 दिन में नहीं हुआ. एंड इट इज गोइंग टू एक्चुअली कॉम्प्लिकेट योर ट्रेडिंग. और जो माइंड का जो इश्यू है ना, वो और बढ़ जाएगा तुम्हारा. तो टाइम के पीछे मत भागो आप. लेट इट टेक इट्स ओन कोर्स. देयर इज नथिंग रॉन्ग इन वेटिंग फॉर योर टारगेट टू बी अचीव्ड. बट एक इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है इसमें कि तुम अगर ऑप्शन ट्रेडिंग कर रहे हो तो टाइम बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाता है. एंड हेंस इन ऑप्शन ट्रेडिंग विच आई विल बी कवरिंग इन एफएनओ सेमिनार, तुमको जब तक उंगली सेटअप नहीं है तो तुम ऑप्शन बाइंग मत करो. बिकॉज स्विंग ट्रेडिंग में बाइंग में टाइम डिके होता है. एंड दिस थिंग यू विल लर्न इन जनरली दिस. एंड अगेन अबाउट टाइम साइकिल्स, देयर आर मेनी पीपल हु गो एंड हु गिव ज्ञान ऑन टाइम. टाइम साइकिल स्टडी है, डायनामिक साइकिल्स है, स्टैटिक साइकिल्स है. लेट मी टेल यू, all these traders, they don't make money eventually, because I have applied time cycles. वो सिर्फ बायस करता है आपको लगेगा कि ये टाइम के हिसाब से अभी यहाँ पे बॉटम हो जाएगा, यहाँ पे टॉप हो जाएगा. इन मेनी टाइम्स इट डजंट हैपन, एंड आप बायस हो जाते हो और कभी कभी जल्दी निकल जाते हो स्टॉक से. सो जो सिंपल चीजें हैं वो चलती हैं. जस्ट अप्लाई सिंपल थिंग्स, फाइंड आउट योर टारगेट्स, एंड व्हेन योर टारगेट्स आर अचीव्ड यू कैन बुक योर प्रॉफिट्स. दैट्स गुड. ओके, so I know invariably every seminar I get this question about time, but I don't cover it in SMM and Papa at all, because जो सिखाया है ना वो simple है, वो आप follow करो. If I get into time, you'll be complicating your life. Okay, and then if you want to know about time, you go and take one chart and go and backtest it and see, tops are, देखो time cycles आप सीख सकते हो खुद. You can go and NSE India में जाओ, कोई भी निफ्टी का चार्ट ओपन करो and see static time cycles. You can apply the tops and the bottoms. ये थोड़ा चार्ट्स लोड नहीं हो रहा है.
सर वेबसाइट रिफ्रेश कीजिए, उसके बाद होगा.
लगता है वो ये चला गया था उसका. Yeah, see what you can do, you can use this time tool and see, ये बॉटम से टॉप को कितना टाइम लगा, 14. देन इस बॉटम से ये टॉप भी एक 14 नहीं, थोड़े कम इसमें आया था, फिर वहां से इस बॉटम से ये बॉटम और टॉप यहाँ पे 12, तो यहाँ से 12, यहाँ से यहाँ तक 12, देन यहाँ से ये टॉप से ये टॉप, इसको थोड़ा कम टाइम लगा है, बट नाउ द बॉटम इज स्टिल नॉट इन प्लेस. So from this bottom, we have completed 15 bars and still it is going down. So people do apply static time cycles, but there is absolutely no sanctity to this. You will be biased. तुम टाइम साइकिल में घुसोगे ना तो ऐसा लगेगा नहीं नहीं ऐसा होने वाला है वैसा, and it will complicate your life. So trust me, what I'm giving you is good enough. It is simple. जो दे रहा हूँ वो उस पर फोकस करो आप, और वही स्टडी करके देखो. एंड जो आपने होमवर्क किया है ना उसमें आप जाके देखो कितना टाइम लगता है टारगेट आने में. तो आप जितना खुद सीखोगे ना उतना अच्छा है. खुद जाके बैक टेस्टिंग करो, स्पेशली व्हेन देयर इज मोमेंटम. द फॉल्स विल बी वेरी शार्प एंड इट कैन बी इन नो टाइम, इट कैन गिव योर टारगेट्स. या नेक्स्ट बोलो.
हेलो सर, सेल का एग्जांपल रह गया सर, सॉरी.
सेल या सेल ना स्टिल ऑथोरिटी. जस्ट अ मिनट, जस्ट
So it's a daily chat, and its setup date was on the May 2019. So I think let me let me ask the question first. So I think in HMM seminar, right? So we were taught that the head and shoulder pattern are the reversal pattern and normally form at the top of the trend, right? And
I didn't get you. Sorry.
The head and shoulder patterns are the reversal pattern, and it is formed at the top of the trend, right? So if it is an uptrend and then you see the head and shoulder pattern, then it's a kind of a reversal is happening. Okay, but in a sale, I think the exercise was given, right? And then the feedback that I got is that it was a head and shoulder pattern, but it is in a downtrend. So this is just I'm getting a little confused here, because normally I used to look at the head and shoulder at the top only.
No, but then in a downtrend, it must be a bounce.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's a bounce. Yeah.
Yeah. So when the wave goes against the tide,
okay.
So main tide is down, the downtrend, major trend is down, and there is a bounce, and now this bounce has to again change into a downtrend. So there is a short-term uptrend, right?
Right.
So that short-term uptrend has to end.
Okay, but
the trend should resume as down, and that's where you look for the reversal pattern, which can be a head and shoulder.
Okay, but then
जैसे मैंने SBI का आज एग्जांपल दिया ना, तो उसमें जो डबल टॉप जो बात कर रहा था कल, तो वो वैसे तो अपट्रेंड, वो डबल टॉप ये टॉप नहीं है ना, एक्चुअल मेजर टॉप पे नहीं था. वो जो बाउंस आया वो बाउंस में डबल टॉप है.
Okay, but then that was not a trend, right? Itself is a double top pattern in a bounce, right? Rather than having some trend and then bounce, then double top.
See again, यार, जो wave ऊपर जा रही है, there is a major trend is downtrend, short term trend is uptrend. Now this uptrend has to change to downtrend.
Okay, like that.
Line with So for that uptrend to change to downtrend, there can be a reversal pattern. And that pattern is can be double top or inverted head and shoulder.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Got it?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Sir, hi, Saurabh.
Yes, Saurabh.
Yes, sir, go on.
Sir, I wanted to ask a question on Asian Paints. I was checking the chart of Asian Paints today. I started it with a monthly. My monthly MACD was showing a uptake. My weekly MACD was showing an uptake, as well as the daily. The daily RSI and stochastic was in an overbought position. If you check the Bollinger Band on that same, I can observe a small
the problem is I'm not able to show any charts here. So maybe you can check, ask this question in the next. Somebody we can definitely answer that.
Okay.
Without the charts, if there is any question here.
Yeah, I can answer.
Sir, I have one question.
Yeah.
Sir, I want to ask, when should we start trading and what should be our initial capital? Because I'm a fresher.
All right. See, initial capital can be as small as 5,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees also. Okay. You should start trading ASAP, immediately. Right now, open a Demat account.
I have a Demat account.
You have a Demat account. Then you start trading. Okay. Even one share. Like SBI, if you are shorted even one share, that's fine. Even if you make 5 rupees profit, that's fine. If you lose 10 rupees versus 30 rupee profit and 10 rupee loss, that's fine. I want you to start trading ASAP immediately. Start applying. But don't do 100, 200 shares. Just one share is also good enough.
Okay. You just have to keep in mind that 1:3.
हाँ, perfect. Process पे focus करो. Number of stocks, मतलब ये जो भी करोगे ना अभी, वो पैसा कमाने के लिए मत करो. सीखने के लिए करो. और सीखने के बारे में मत. हाँ, 5 रुपया, 5 shares, 10 shares is also good enough.
Okay.
तो उससे ना तुमको पता चलेगा कि तुम्हारा स्टडी चल रहा है कि नहीं चल रहा है.
Okay, sir. Okay. And sir, one next thing about what you told about the filters. मतलब वो अभी जो फिल्टर मतलब अभी उसमें बहुत कंफ्यूजन है जो आपने बोला था सेमिनार में, वो क्लिक लिंक और शॉर्ट लिंक कुछ तो फिल्टर था ना.
अच्छा, स्कैनर्स.
हाँ, स्कैनर्स के मतलब स्टॉक कौन सा सिलेक्ट करें.
नहीं तो प्रसाद will be doing, there will be a webinar on this, don't worry.
Okay, so will I start after that?
No, not necessarily. I mean, whatever stocks we are discussing, you can just go and check Nifty 50 stocks, no?
But Nifty 50 stock is not there in cash, no?
They are in cash. Who said?
आज जो भी स्टॉक डिस्कस हुआ है वो आप फॉलो कर सकते हैं ना.
Okay.
और Nifty 50 stocks of course cash में भी है.
नहीं, मैं बोल रहा था ये Nifty 50 के बारे में. स्टॉक्स के बारे में नहीं, मतलब Nifty 50 तो नहीं कर सकता ना वो कैश में.
हाँ, Nifty 50 कैश में नहीं कर सकते.
हाँ, तो ठीक है. Nifty 50 के जितने स्टॉक, लेकिन वो सिलेक्ट कैसे करने वो नहीं मालूम है सर.
अरे जाके एक चार्ट देखो, एक चेकलिस्ट बना के रखो छोटी सी. वॉच लिस्ट. एक दो बैंक्स देखो, जैसे SBI है, ICICI बैंक है, एक्सिस बैंक है.
आज इतने सारे स्टॉक्स डिस्कस हुए हैं ना, वो नोट डाउन किए ना आपने, वो कर सकते हो अभी उसे.
थैंक यू सर.
गुड इवनिंग, दिलीप हियर.
क्या दिलीप?
मेरा क्वेश्चन था बैंक निफ्टी को कैसे ट्रेड करें, बिकॉज उसमें मोमेंटम वोलेटिलिटी बहुत ज्यादा होता है. तो इसके ऊपर सब चार्ट पैटर्न्स और ये तो डिफिकल्ट है थोड़ा अप्लाई करना, बिकॉज कुछ सेकंड्स में वो 100 पॉइंट्स 50 पॉइंट्स अप डाउन होता है.
कुछ भी बात कर रहे हो यार, कुछ सेकंड्स में. अभी मैंने एग्जांपल दिखाया था ना कि 15 मिनट में भी तुम डिसीजन ले सकते थे निफ्टी बैंक में, या आधे घंटे का कैंडल पे भी डिसीजन ले सकते थे.
ओके.
तो there is no such thing. I mean, see, people trade options and hence they feel वो volatile है, ऐसा है वैसा है. तो as far as possible don't trade options now. पहले सीखने के बाद ही करो. And bank nifty, otherwise you don't trade if you think it's definitely it's a volatile instrument.
Yes.
और लेकिन definitely charts work. You all trade bank nifty. तो तुमको थोड़ा expertise develop करना है charts trading पे.
Yes.
And you have to take advantage of this volatility.
Yes. Okay.
और then मैंने जो एग्जांपल भी लिया था, जो पापा सेमिनार में भी जो दिखाया था, ट्रेंड लाइन ब्रेकआउट्स बॉलिंजर बैंड के साथ हुए थे. देखो इशू कहाँ आता है, जब लोगों का कैपिटल कम है. तो देखो 100-200 पॉइंट अगर मूवमेंट है ना बैंक निफ्टी में, तो हमारा स्टॉप लॉस अगर 200 पॉइंट का है, अगर 200 पॉइंट का स्टॉप लॉस यानी 20 का लॉट होता है, यानी 4000 का, तो 4000 के स्टॉप लॉस के लिए कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. तो 2 लाख का अगर कैपिटल रखोगे ना, तो एक लॉट डेफिनेटली ट्रेड कर सकते हो. और 200 पॉइंट का इतना बड़ा मूवमेंट नहीं आता है एक सेकंड में, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. और वो आता है ना तो तुम्हारे फेवर में ही आएगा अगर तुमने टेक्निकल चार्ट फॉलो किया. तो तुमने अगर डबल स्क्रीन सिस्टम फॉलो किया है, तुमने अगर ट्रेंड लाइन ब्रेकआउट विद बॉलिंजर चैलेंज कांसेप्ट फॉलो किया है, तो तुमको 150 पॉइंट के ऊपर स्टॉप लॉस रहेगा भी नहीं तुम्हारा. एंड देन टारगेट अगर 400-500 पॉइंट्स का है तो कर सकते हो. तो कीप अ 2 लाख कैपिटल एंड देन ओनली यू गो फॉर ट्रेडिंग बैंक निफ्टी.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, because then in that case 200 point loss can be a good limit, and then 500-600 पॉइंट का टारगेट रख सकते हो. and that you can go positional also in that case. तो 100-150 पॉइंट का तुम्हारा शेकआउट नहीं करेगा तुम. ठीक है.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Sir, here, can I ask one question?
Yeah.
So this is regarding what we learned in gap theory. Okay, in case of SBI, now it is trying to fill up that gap if it goes further down tomorrow. And if it gets gap up tomorrow, if it open gap up tomorrow, then that gap can act as a support. And if it goes further away, then it will be breakaway gap, which will always provide the support. Is that correct?
Yes. That's correct.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So we need to check, what happens tomorrow. Yes, and whether whatever it has broken right now, it should not go up again. But then currently market will go up and down, इसलिए जब वो नीचे आता है इतना खास, तो one should always cover short positions, in with big falls. ये bounces आते रहते हैं मार्केट में.
Okay. Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
या बोलो.
नमस्ते सर, अजय गुरुजी बात कर रहा हूँ पुणे से.
या अजय बोलो. कहाँ से? पुणे से.
हाँ, पुणे से बात कर रहा हूँ. मेरा एक क्वेरी था कि इंट्राडे के लिए टाइम फ्रेम जो है तो 1 hour 15 minutes रखनी है क्या, 1 day और 1 hour रखनी है साइड और वे?
किसके लिए?
इंट्राडे के लिए.
इंट्राडे के लिए देखो, एक तो 15 मिनट का वे होता है और आवरली टाइड कैन बी गुड. 15 मिनट का वे और आवरली टाइड.
वही पूछना है क्योंकि अभी इक्विटी में तो शॉर्ट या तो
आइडियली बट आइडियली आवरली और डेली, डेली टाइड भी तुम मान सकते हो, डेली एंड देन 15 मिनट को रिपल कर दो. तो आवरली वे 15 मिनट रिपल एंड डेली टाइड, ये भी चलेगा कॉम्बिनेशन. हाँ, रिपल 15 मिनट्स, डेली वेव एंड डेली टाइड, आर्ली वेव. ओके. तो रिपल पे आने कैसे 15 मिनट्स पे कुछ डबल बॉटम मिला या रिवर्सल पैटर्न मिला, तो तुम उसको पकड़ सकते हो. या ब्रेकआउट मिला, ट्रेंड लाइन ब्रेकआउट विद बॉलिंजर चैलेंज मिला, तो दैट यू कैन कैच इन दी 15 मिनट्स. आई होप यू गॉट इट.
यस, आई गॉट इट.
हाँ, डेली. और अगर डेली डाउन है तो वीकली और मंथली भी उसके साथ रहेगा तो और भी अच्छा. तो जितने हायर टाइम फ्रेम तुम्हारे दिशा में है उतना अच्छा.
हाँ, वो तो शुरुआती में आएगा.
हाँ,
क्योंकि इक्विटी में अभी शॉर्ट करने का है तो एक ही दिन में कुछ करना पड़ेगा ना, कैरी ओवर तो नहीं कर सकते ना.
राइट.
थैंक यू सर.
ओके, वेलकम. और कौन है?
सर, वन क्वेश्चन.
या.
हेलो सर.
यस, बोलो. या, प्लीज गो ऑन.
हेलो.
यस, बोलो ना. हेलो. हाँ, बोलो.
Hello.
You can ask your question. Yeah, please go ahead.
Your voice is breaking.
Oh, is it my voice? I think you can go ahead then. I can hear you. मैं सबको म्यूट करता हूँ. संतोष शिंदे.
Yes.
संतोष शिंदे, you have a question?
यस सर. वो एक्चुअली अगर कुछ पैटर्न समझ में नहीं आ रहा है और बॉलिंजर बैंड वगैरह ब्रेक हुआ है तो कैसे उसको डील करें. मतलब आज मैं सुप्रीम इंडस्ट्रीज का देख रहा था, चैलेंज है और उंगली सेटअप भी है, लेकिन उसका पैटर्न मतलब चार्ट पूरा मतलब कुछ प्रॉपर पैटर्न मतलब दिखता ही नहीं है.
जैसे अभी है ना मेरे सामने
डेली का.
तो देखो इसमें ना कैसे है कि तुमको क्या सीखना है ना इसमें, कि चैलेंज होने के बाद वो करता क्या है, फॉलो उसको आता है कि नहीं आता है.
अच्छा.
तो डाउन साइड पे
फॉलो तो है.
स्क्वीज के बाद यहाँ पे जैसे हुआ था एक बार तो आया था फॉलो, या बैंड चैलेंज
साइड में भी आया है.
हाँ, लेकिन ये ऐसे स्टॉक्स, व्हाई यू वांट टू ट्रेड दिस?
नहीं, मैं ऐसे ही देख रहा था.
अच्छा, देख रहे थे.
हाँ, चैलेंज हुआ है.
चैलेंज तो है. तो देखो चैलेंज है ना, तो तुमको वेपन मिला कि नहीं मिला? ये वेपन है ना तुम्हारा.
हाँ, ये वेपन है.
हाँ, तो अगर चार्ट पैटर्न भी नहीं दिख रहा है तो क्या देखते हैं हम टारगेट के लिए? क्या देखते हैं?
वो सपोर्ट वगैरह देखते हैं.
हाँ, तो इसके बाद अभी सपोर्ट क्या है? ये सपोर्ट तो गया ना.
हाँ,
तो अभी नेक्स्ट सपोर्ट कहाँ है?
920
नीचे वाला. यस. तो अगर ये तुम्हारा सपोर्ट है और तुम बोला अभी ये किस कैंडल ने किया है ना, तो स्टॉप लॉस क्या रहेगा?
उसका हाई।
यस, तो ये हाई है, तो नाउ यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट कि इसमें
1:3 बनता है।
हाँ कैसे करना है। तो तुमको यहाँ एंट्री मिलती है कहीं, and if this is your stop loss, तो ये चलेगा। थोड़ा एंट्री अगर ऊपर में मिल जाए तो अच्छा है।
अच्छा, क्योंकि कल मैंने ग्रासिंग का स्टडी किया था तो ऐसा ही था, लेकिन मैंने एंट्री नहीं लिया, मतलब ऐसे स्टडी कर रहा था तो पेपर पे, इसलिए मैंने आज अभी
तो ग्रासिंग में ट्रेडिंग एंट्री कैसे ले सकते थे? इंट्राडे के बेसिस पे ले सकते थे।
हाँ, तो मैंने ऑब्जर्व किया पूरा दिन भर, 817 के बाद वो नीचे आया पूरा।
हाँ, तो आवरली या 15 मिनट्स में अगर कुछ वो टपली वगैरह खाता है ना तो ऊपर जाता है, और यहाँ इसके बाद वापस ऑसिलेटर पे एंट्री ले सकते हो।
ओके,
ऑसिलेटर अगर सेल देता है तो
ओके।
Similar to Vedanta moment.
देखो ये ऑसिलेटर ऊपर जाके वापस नीचे आया ना।
हाँ, नीचे आया।
ये ओवरबॉट हो चुका था इधर।
यस यस।
Yeah, but now this is not a good level to short at this level now.
हाँ नहीं, वो कल देखा था मैंने और वो ट्राई कर, मतलब देख रहा था, ऑब्जर्व किया मैंने। अच्छा, दिया है तो इसलिए मैंने पूछा कि, लेकिन उसमें पैटर्न नहीं देख रहा था।
Okay, ये दिलीप, I'll take one last question, okay?
Hello sir.
उषा, हाँ दिलीप and then उषा मानगांवकर, या बोलो।
सॉरी सर, मेरा क्वेश्चन हो चुका है।
हो गया।
So shall I take one question?
Yeah.
Sir, this homework which you are given, it's backdated. You are given some examples, like 6/5/2019. What is the relevance of this date?
Which example?
Reliance Industries date is 6/5/2019. What is the relevance of this date? Why we have taken this date and from how to go away?
6/5/2019. 6 May, is it?
6 May 2019.
So this is, what is the relevance meaning?
So what is the relevance of this date? How do we go from this date to earlier date or after this date? We have to go for this our homework.
So if you are, relevance meaning, if you are on this day,
okay,
how will you study?
Okay.
So this is the day when you don't know the future and you have Papa concepts.
Okay.
Now what do you see in this?
I'll see all these parameters. First I'll take this.
So first in the price section, what do you see here?
I'll see all this doji and then one red candle which is coming down, breaking down.
Is it same as that slide number 13?
Yes sir, I'm talking about the same thing.
Exactly, very good. So this is evening star.
Okay.
And double top है कि नहीं है?
So date is only from that day we have to see future.
Now this is where you don't know the future. Now you want to take a trade.
Correct. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
You have not done SMM?
I have done SMM. I have done Papa also.
But you have not done SMM homework?
Homework I have just started. I have done, but I was not sure because I have raised queries, but it has not been solved. So that was one question. But I have done this question. I mean, to whatever this concept is there, I was according to that doing all the concept, applying the concept. But the date, why this date? I have taken all this year, all this, I understood everything. Except the date was.
No. Why this date? See, why this date? See, these are all actual trades that we have taken. Okay.
Okay.
Hello. Why this date? I'll explain you.
Okay.
These are the dates where we actually studied and taken the trades.
Okay, sir.
Without knowing the future. So
okay, sir.
Why we are giving this? As if you don't know the future, you come to this day. Okay. You don't watch future ideally. You just use this go-to thing. Okay. Or you ask somebody else to say, use this go-to thing to that day, and then you study entire chart as if you are on that day.
Okay, sir.
Okay, खत्म हो चुका है. अभी तुम चार्ट देख रहे हो.
Right.
उसके लिए वो डेट है.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay, welcome. All right, guys. So I think it's already 11:45. Midnight होने को आई है. But yeah, I really appreciate. Almost more than 400 people were there. I really appreciate for being there. Thank you so much. And I hope you enjoyed this session. There'll be some more revisions, and then there'll be also स्कैनर सेशन होगा और एक सिस्टम दिया जाएगा तुमको जिसमें तुम्हारी टेस्ट भी होने वाली है आगे और तुमको एक सिस्टम दी जाएगी. वो सिस्टम में तुमको अपने ट्रेड्स भी डालने हैं, वर्चुअल कैपिटल दिया जाएगा. So that also will be done in due course. So be ready and be prepared for the webinars. Okay. Good night, everybody. Thank you for attending. Thank you. Bye bye.
Good night. Thank you, sir. Good night.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Good night, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good night.